this video will have the model answer for the definite and indefinite articles. Let's begin together. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Number 1, let's go to, can I say the England? Of course, before the countries, the names of the countries, I can't put article. So here, let's go to England, no article. I spoke with the Chinese film director that I told you about. So, the Chinese film director. The Egyptian, before the nationalities, I put the. I need bottle of water. So, I need a bottle of water. Spain is one of the largest European countries. I speak, what do you think? Can I say the Chinese? No article. I speak Chinese. I speak English. I speak Arabic. Nile is the longest river in the world. So the Nile is the longest river in the world. Here we have number 7. Toronto is located on Lake Ontario. So Toronto is located on Lake Ontario without article. Hawaii has beautiful beaches that everyone wants to live there. So Hawaii have such beautiful beaches. I can't say such because beaches is plural. My back aches so badly that I can't lift anything anymore. He is the real American hero. So I'm speaking about a specific one. Someone call a policeman, any policeman. But when I say someone call the police, I can't say a police. I spend, yes, excellent, so much money that I can't save any. Here we have to do as shown between brackets. These are great pictures. I never want to throw them away. So I want to use such and that. So I have to say, these are such great pictures that I never want to throw them away. I am bored, I want to sleep. So and that. So I'm so bored that I want to sleep. We have exam tomorrow. We have to write the proper or the suitable article. So we have an exam tomorrow. She wants puppy for her birthday. I have to use the suitable or the proper article. She wants a puppy for her birthday. I moved to England when I was 15 years old. What do you think? Yes, excellent. I can't say the England. I have to say England without the. I moved to England when I was 15 years old. The USA president lived in a White House. So, what's the mistake here? Yes, excellent. We have to say the USA president lived in the White House because I'm speaking about specific house. He has much money. He can buy whatever he wants. So he has so much money that he can buy whatever he wants. She is a very beautiful woman. Everyone stares at her. So I have to use such and that. She is such a beautiful woman that everyone stares at her. Here we have to fill in the blanks with the a, an, or the. At the beginning of the 20th century, East Los Angeles became the popular immigrant destination. In early 19th, Russians, Jews, Japanese, and Mexicans all had a significant presence in the area. We have to put in a, an, or the. Sometimes we don't need either word, so you leave it without anything. Number 1, there was a waiter standing at the entrance of the restaurant. I ordered him a glass of vodka without anything, with some juice in it. Number two, there was a question I wanted to ask the biology teacher. I'm speaking about a specific teacher. About a kangaroo, any kangaroo. She had said the kangaroo carried her baby in a kind of bag in the front part of her body without article. I wanted to know how many baby kangaroo it could carry at the time, means at the same time. Number three, is that your wife? No, my wife's the woman in the red dress. I'm speaking about specific one. I work with a man and two women. The man is quite nice when I mention a word for the second time, so I have to write the. But the women are not very friendly. What's in the newspaper? Can you show me that book, please? I don't put any article. What is the name of the woman in the blue dress? Water turns into ice at 0 degrees Celsius. No article. I like steak, but I don't like eggs. She lives in a nice flat on the 5th floor of an old house. It's terrible. The eggs are 2 dozen. There was a boy and a girl in the room. The boy was Japanese, but the girl looked foreign. She was wearing a fur coat. This morning I bought a newspaper and a magazine. The newspaper is in my bag, but I don't know where the magazine is. Number 14, have you got a car? No, I've never had a car in my life. We don't go to the cinema very much these days. In fact, in the town where we live, there isn't cinemas. Number 16, don't stay in that hotel. The beds are very uncomfortable. After I leave school, I want to go to university. Put a suitable article into the blanks. My neighbor is a photographer. Let's ask him for advice about color films. I had a very bad night. I didn't sleep a wink. He is a vegetarian. He won't get meat at his house. The youngest boy has just started going to school. The eldest boy is at college. I went to school to talk to the head mistress. I persuaded her to let Anne give up gymnastics and take the ballet lesson instead. There was a knock on the door. I opened it and found a small dark man in a check overcoat and a soft hat. Are John and Mary cousins? No article. No, they aren't cousins. They are a brother and a sister. The postman little boy says that he'd rather be a dentist than a doctor because the dentists don't get called out at night. No article. I'd like to hear a story about an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman. No, I have heard stories about Englishmen, Irishmen, and Scotsmen before, and they are all the same. The modern burglars don't hide under beds, said her daughter. Most of the stories that people tell about the Irish aren't true. Like many women, she loves tea parties and gossip. On Sundays, my father stays in bed till 10 o'clock, reading the Sunday papers. I have a little money left. Let's have dinner in the restaurant. I hope you have lovely time and good weather. but I'm not going for a holiday. I'm going on business. During the meal, he gives her the instructions about Gordon and she tells him the village gossip. My mother goes to the church in the morning and in the afternoon goes to visit friends. Here we have to fill some of the blank space below need articles, others don't. So we have to fill in the articles when needed. Tobacco is one of the most important products of the South. Fresh air is needed by all people. Cotton, which comes from Alabama, is better than cotton which comes from Oklahoma. Air in this room is fresh. The air in this room is fresh. The important products which we get from India are tea, cotton, and rice. The telephone seldom rings in our home. Silver is a conductor of electricity. I get on the train at the same place every day. The rain and the sun are needed for the raising of the vegetables. Mary is waving to us from across the street. The sun is shining, but part of the sky is still covered with clouds. Women use much makeup. Sometimes everyone must take medicine. Coffee will keep you awake all night. The medicine which the doctor prescribed helped me. Tea seems to keep some people awake. He likes to study French. Coffee is very strong. In that course, we study the history of all the important countries of Asia. The coffee which comes from Brazil is the best. Thank you, my students. I hope you enjoyed this video with me.